Say goodbye to penny candy and penny loafers. President Trump has ordered the U.S. Treasury Secretary to stop producing pennies. The 1-cent coin costs close to 4 cents each to mint and then distribute, even though now it's made mostly of zinc. Trump's surprise order Sunday comes after decades and decades of unsuccessful efforts to pitch the penny. We've got Clay Teague. He's with Scotsman Coin and Jewelry. And Clay, your thoughts on this? A penny for your thoughts.
Well,
Is this
thank
overdue?
you. Yes, actually way overdue. This has been going on for decades just with the Lincoln cent, and it has been going on for centuries. Actually, back in the 1850s, they had a large cent and a half cent that cost too much to make back then, too, and then they went to the smaller size ones, and so, yes, it's been way too long. We needed to get rid of the penny because of the cost.
And since 1982, I believe that was the last year when a penny was made out of copper.
Correct. It was a crossover year. You have to weigh them with a real careful scale to figure out which 82 is copper and zinc or just copper.
So should we start hoarding them now?
You know, that's been going on for a long, long time. The penny is actually very, very collectible in certain better dates, in like the 1943 zinc one. There's a 2009 set that actually came out.
Right here?
Right, that was actually when the 200th anniversary of the birth of Abraham Lincoln and 100 years of the Lincoln penny, which I thought would have been a great time in 2009 with that set of coins to stop it at that time. Of course, I wasn't listened to too much, but the penny has actually outgrown its usefulness in so many ways. We do a lot of digital things nowadays. We don't use small currencies like we used to.
Well, and there are billions of them out there. I mean,
Yes.
we're going to have pennies for a long time.
Yes.
We don't need to keep producing them.
Correct. They actually make about $3 billion a year, and so far in 2025, it looks like they have made about 250,000 of them, or 250 million of them so far.
Is this a 3-cent piece or a 2-cent?
That's a 2-cent piece, which is the first coin the United States made that had "In God We Trust" on it.
Interesting. And then this is a zinc or steel one from World War II, 1943.
Correct. That was a 1-year type coin due to the fact that they needed the copper to go into war efforts, so they made them out of zinc, and they actually are a pretty good coin, but when they actually get a little bit more wear to them, they start to turn a real rough looking gray to them and stuff. But all pennies, they turn from a nice pretty copper color to a brown anyway.
I always used to collect the wheatbacks, like right here, and those were produced up until what?
They were stopped in 1958. Was the last year.
Yeah. And you've got, what's this one here?
That's a half cent.
Okay.
Which it's a little older coin too, goes back to 1834. And they made these, they used them a lot, but actually didn't make a whole lot of them. They're a fairly rare series. It's an interesting coin, but again, it costs too much to make for the value of the coin.
What is the most valuable penny of all?
Well, in the Lincoln series, the most commonly talked about is the 1909 SVDB. Mm-hmm. In higher grade, the 14D is also really a valuable coin. And then they got some ones that are like the 55 double die. They're very good too. But the Lincoln series is a very sought after series. People love collecting Lincoln cents.
Clay Teague from Scotsman's Coin and Jewelry. You can find him right out, not far from our station.
That's
here
right.
In the county. And now we're going to go to Callista. Callista has a penny's worth of traffic information.
The 1969 S1-cent coin, a glimpse into rarity. The 1969 S Lincoln cent, minted at the San Francisco Mint, holds a fascinating piece of numismatic history, and its rarity has made it a prized item for collectors around the world. To understand why this coin is so valuable, we need to dive into its unique characteristics, which separate it from regular coins that are worth only 1 cent. The double die obverse mystery. What really sets the 1969 S1-cent coin apart from others is the presence of a double die obverse (DDO) error, one of the rarest and most coveted types of errors in coin collecting. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin is mistakenly doubled during the minting process. As a result, certain parts of the coin, especially the letters and numbers, appear to be doubled. In the case of the 1969 S cent, you'll notice the most noticeable doubling around Lincoln's I and the date, 1969, which gives the coin a distinctive, almost ghostly appearance. How rarity translates into value. The 1969 SDDO is extremely rare. The U.S. Mint produced only a limited number of these error coins, and over time, many have been lost or damaged. This means that only a select few of these coins remain in good condition, which drives up their value significantly. A coin with a strong, noticeable doubling can fetch anywhere from $100,000 to $250,000 or more, depending on its condition. Even lesser quality coins with slight doubling can still fetch substantial prices, often starting around $1,000 to $5,000. A coin in mint state condition, meaning it has no wear and appears almost brand new, could see values soar even higher, reaching over $20,000 or even more at auction. How to identify your 1969 S coin. So, how do you know if you have one of these rare treasures? The key is to look for the doubling in the lettering and the date. The best areas to check are the word Liberty along the top of the coin, the phrase, "In God We Trust," near the top rim, the year 1969 itself, the letters in E pluribus unum on the reverse. The doubling should be clearly visible to the naked eye, though a magnifying glass or a loupe can help in identifying more subtle differences. The appeal to collectors. The allure of the 1969 SDDO penny lies not only in its rarity but also in its fascinating story. This coin connects collectors with a moment in U.S. history when a simple minting error made its way into the hands of the public. The excitement surrounding the discovery of these rare coins, combined with their limited supply, makes them a holy grail for numismatists and coin enthusiasts alike. The 1973 1-cent coin, a little penny with big value. The 1973 1-cent coin, minted at the San Francisco Mint, seems like just another penny at first glance, right? However, it's not your average coin. In fact, this particular penny has captured the attention of coin collectors around the world due to its rarity, minting errors, and high value. During the 1970s, the U.S. Mint was striking millions of pennies, but there was one specific year and mint mark that stands out, the 1973 S. What makes this coin so remarkable is not just its age, but the fact that it has a distinctive history and certain traits that make it extraordinarily valuable. The 1973 S error coin, a game changer for collectors. One of the main reasons the 1973 S penny is so valuable is the presence of a rare minting error. Some 1973 S pennies were produced with a die crack or clashed die error, which makes these coins highly desirable. These errors are what make the coin unique and increase its worth exponentially. For example, a die crack could cause raised lines or cracks on the surface of the coin, often resulting in a unique appearance that cannot be replicated. Similarly, a clashed die error occurs when two dies collide during the minting process, leaving impressions on the coin's surface that weren't intended. These types of errors are incredibly rare and can drive up the price of a coin dramatically. Another thing to note is that the 1973 S penny was part of the Proof series, meaning it was made with a special process designed to create high-quality coins for collectors. This gives the coin a mirror-like finish, making it even more desirable to collectors, especially in mint state, perfect, uncirculated, condition. How much is the 1973 S penny worth? Now, you're probably wondering, how much could this seemingly ordinary penny actually be worth? The answer is astonishing. While most 1973 S pennies are worth just their face value of 1 cent, the ones with die cracks, clashed dies, or other errors can be worth hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. If you have a proof coin in excellent condition, it can easily be worth several $100s. But if your 1973 S penny has one of those rare minting errors, the value can soar. Coins with visible die cracks or clashed die errors can be sold for anywhere between $1,000 to $5,000 depending on the severity of the error. For coins in pristine condition, especially if they've been graded by professionals, their value can escalate to $10,000 or more. There have even been reports of well-preserved error coins fetching up to $20,000 or higher at auction. This is a huge payoff for a coin that most people would overlook as just another penny. Why is the 1973 S penny so valuable? The primary reason the 1973 S penny commands such a high price is its rarity and the special minting errors that have occurred over the years. Errors like die cracks or clashed die marks are not easy to find, and that makes these coins incredibly rare. The proof finish of the coin also sets it apart from standard circulation pennies, which makes it especially appealing to collectors who are looking for high-quality examples. The historical significance of the 1970s era also plays a role. During this time, the U.S. Mint was producing millions of coins for circulation, but many were struck with defects that make them valuable today. Coins from this period represent a snapshot of U.S. history and are incredibly collectible. The 1971 1-cent coin, a penny with potential. The 1971 1-cent coin, minted at the San Francisco Mint, is a part of U.S. coin history that most people overlook. At first glance, it seems like just another penny, but to coin collectors, it's a treasure. The 1971 penny is especially famous for being part of a series of proof coins, which were struck for collectors rather than general circulation. These coins were intended to have a flawless, mirror-like finish and were distributed in special proof sets. However, the 1971 penny stands out due to a rare variety, the 1971 double die obverse DDO error. This error makes it one of the most exciting coins to find, and it's why this penny is so valuable today. The double die obverse DDO error, the key to big value. So, why is the 1971 penny worth so much? The answer lies in the double die obverse error that was struck into some of these coins. This error occurs when the coin's die is improperly aligned, causing a doubling effect on the lettering and numbers on the coin's surface. In the case of the 1971 penny, you can see clear doubling on the date, 1971, and the word Liberty on the obverse side, the side with Lincoln's portrait. The most notable signs of this error appear on the Liberty and In God We Trust inscriptions, which have an unmistakable doubled appearance. Finding a 1971 penny with this double die error is an exciting and rare discovery, as it means the coin is a one-of-a-kind piece in the world of numismatics. This makes it highly desirable among collectors and adds significant value to the coin. How much is the 1971 double die penny worth? Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. Just how much could your 1971 penny be worth? While most regular 1971 pennies are worth only their face value of 1 cent, a double die variety is worth far, far more. Depending on the coin's condition and the severity of the doubling, a 1971 double die penny can be worth anywhere from $500 to $10,000 or more. The value of the coin increases exponentially if it is in excellent condition or has been professionally graded. High-grade examples can easily sell for $20,000 or more at auctions. In fact, some of the best-preserved examples of the 1971 double die have been known to fetch prices upwards of $50,000 or more. This is no ordinary penny. The rarity of this error, combined with its historical significance and desirability among collectors, means that a well-preserved 1971 double die penny can be a goldmine. It's no wonder why collectors are constantly on the lookout for this specific coin. Why is the 1971 penny so valuable? The 1971 double die penny is valuable because it is incredibly rare and in high demand among coin collectors. There were only a limited number of these errors created during the minting process, and over time, most of them have either been lost or damaged. This leaves just a handful of well-preserved examples available on the market today, which is what drives up the value. Furthermore, the proof-like finish of the 1971 coin makes it especially appealing to collectors who prize coins in perfect condition. As more time passes, the rarity of the 1971 double die penny only increases, making it a coveted item for both novice and seasoned numismatists.